Hi guys, this is Siva. Today I am going to explain about how to create a message box as your output. Here I am not displaying any window, just I am displaying only message box. Let's take a look. I am opening my Visual Studios. Create a project. For that, go to new project, Win32 and Win32 project. Don't select Win32 console application. If you select this, you are eligible to write C or C++ files application. Select Win32 project and give a valid name, MessageBox. And this is my path. Select OK. Already there is a file. My MessageBox. Don't give spaces. Instead of spaces, give underscore and click OK. And then next, select empty project and then finish. Go to Solution Explorer, right click on your project, go to Add and click on New Item. It was loading. Select C++ file and give a name. .cpp is by default. You don't need to mention. Okay, and this is my path and click Add. After creating a project, the first thing you must do is go to Solution Explorer, right click on your project, go to Properties. In character set, change Unicode character set into multi-byte character set. Apply. Okay. And you are ready to write code. First of all, start with a header file. Hash include windows.h. It is a predefined one. In last session, I have said about this header file, why we are including this header file into our application, where these header files are located. All those things are there in my previous session. Let's take a look. The entry point of the application is WinMain. And we have some arguments there and it return type, return 0. In WinMain, we have 4 arguments. Let's take a look on each. The first one is H instance. That means instance handle. The operating system, that means current application instance handle. The operating system uses this value to identify the executable file when it is loaded in memory. That means if you don't mention this first argument after creating a project, you don't see an executable file. Executable file will never appear. That means .exe files, you never see the .exe file. By writing this, .exe file is created to your application and give a variable name. Look at this, data type and variable name. and second argument. This is also current application instance handle. This is current application instance handle, and this is previous application instance handle. This is also instance handle. But in our application, we never used this. By default, this value is 0. And next argument is command line string for the current instance. Command line, and the next argument is integer type, and it returns show cmd. This is window display status. It says whether the main application window will be minimized, maximized, or must display a normal window. In later sessions, we will talk about create window. When we are creating a window, this argument is very useful. Okay. Next, we are displaying a message as our output. For that, MessageBox is a predefined function. It is already defined and it contains 4 parameters. Let's take a look on each. And MessageBox returns a value also. Let's see one by one each. It is a function, and the first argument is 0. First I will write the code and after I will explain. And this is MessageBox text. I am text, and this is title bar. Title bar, and this is button. Yeah, the first one, current window handle always returns 0. You are working with the current application current window handle, and this is, and the second argument is MessageBox text, and the third argument is MessageBox title name, and it contains some inbuilt predefined values also, messages also. In later we will see one by one. This is current window handle 0, always returns 0. Build, start without debugging. Yeah, here you can see a message compared to your window, compared to your predefined function. This 0, look at here, this 0 means current window handle, this one, and I am text. Look at here, in this area you will see a text that is displayed. This is title bar, and you can see the name. We have given a name, I am title bar. It was displayed, and 0 in the sense OK button. One button is displayed, that is OK. And close button is by default, and you can move your message box. It was flexible, and you cannot resize this. The default close button is by default, and you can move. It is also default, and I'm closing this. Yeah, message box is displayed, and in the place of this return type integer, we have some predefined messages like buttons, special symbols, and default button positions also. Let's take a look on each. First we will see about message box. First we will see about these buttons. Instead of 0, I am using MBOK. MB means message box, and it was saying that display OK button on your message box. I am running. Here you can see OK. Here I am adding OK, cancel. Now you can see two buttons here. One button is OK and one button is cancel. I am compiling. Run my window. Here you can see title name, text name, and you can see two buttons. And we have yes, no, about, retry, ignore, cancel, try again, continue, help, like that. So many are there. About, retry, ignore. You can see three buttons in your message box. About, retry, ignore. Okay, I'm closing. Here, don't give any spaces. If you give spaces, it will show error. Instead of this total message, you can use numbers also. If you replace it as 1, look at here, OK, cancel. You don't need to you don't need to write MB underscore OK, cancel. But you need to remember this number. For about, retry, cancel, 2. About, retry, cancel, ignore. Okay. And we can see MB message box underscore yes, no. Yes, no. You want to improve your message box by adding some more features like some system icons to your message box. For that, use the symbol or message box icon error. You will see an error message icon. It is, if you see output, you will understand. Yeah, you will listen a sound also. When I insert this message, in my application, you can see the change. Like that, we have some more question mark icon. MB icon is common for all. You need to change this one. Don't give any spaces. Compile, run. Yeah, you can see the difference. And we have two more, and warning symbol and an information symbol. Warning, compile, run. Yeah, you can hear a sound also. Warning sound. And I'm extending this message box into here. You can see the default button position is on yes. Did you observe? The default button position is on yes. Now I want to change the default button position into no. If you click enter, automatically it will take yes, because the button position is on yes. Now I want to change the button position. MessageBox underscore default button 2. I have displaying two buttons, and my default button position is on first button. Now I want to change that into second button. Look at here. In previous it was on yes, now it was on no. Now the default button position is located on no button. Okay. Now I want to display 5 message boxes one by one. For that, I am using for loop. Yeah, you have displayed message box over. Now I want to display 5 message boxes one by one. For that I am using for loop, integer type, I equals to 0, I less than or equals to 5, I plus plus. Excuse me guys. Okay. Compile, run. The first message, clicking OK. Yeah, second time, third time, fourth time, and again fifth time. From 0 to, yeah, it was displayed 6 times. 4, compile, run. The first time, second time, third time, fourth time, and this is fifth time. Okay. If you want to display a message boxes one by one, user must give a command. User must, for that what I am saying is, suppose if I take maximum number of message boxes, maximum number of loop. Now I don't need 1000 message boxes. cut this, place it over here. User must choose the message box if you want more message boxes or enough message boxes. For that, if you see output, you will get a clear idea. Here I am overwriting this as press yes. S means S button for another message box. First letter must be capital. Else in next line, escape sequence character, in next line, else press no. No means no button. Press yes for another message box. Else press no button. It will stop displaying one more message box. In title bar, I am giving notification, and we have two buttons, yes, no, and we have icon. Icon is, it was asking to the user. For that I am using question mark symbol, icon symbol, and the default button position is on, the first one. First this message is displayed, and the message box returns a value, that is, to store the return value I am taking an data type in result. I am assigning that return value is stored in this result value. Remove this. If user press S, before that, just wait a minute. Yeah, if user press yes, ID yes, don't give here MB underscore yes, give ID yes, yes, go to MB. Here I am writing MB. When user press yes, it is executed. I am saying go to MB. It will search for MB. Here, from here it will display result in this message box. And again condition, if user press no, ID no. Do nothing. Just leave like this. Compile. Run. Yeah. First a message is displayed. Press yes for another message box, else press no. I want another message box. I am clicking yes. Look at here. Another message box is displayed. Like that you can see number of message boxes. Not 5, not 10. Up to 1000 also you can see. When you press on yes, when you click on yes, look at here. It was gone. I am compiling again. Another message box, another message box, another. It's enough. I don't need no more message boxes. Then press no. Yeah. Okay. That's it. That's it for today. Hope you understand. Thank you very much. Signing off, Siva.